Welcome back to Pasa Nashville. My name is Cristina Allen and I'm your host, and I've been talking to Miguel Miranda, my new friend, who's been here, I think you said almost 4 years?
4 years.
4 years, and you're CEO of Latino Nashville, but you're also CEO of One Credit Solution.
Yes, ma'am.
And what exactly is One Credit Solution?
One Credit Solutions is a financial literacy company we created only about 5-6 months ago, just honestly to help people fix their credit. You know, one of the biggest issues is nobody taught Latinos, minorities, even general market, what's the substantiating thing about credit? This country runs on credit, you know? So it's a big epidemic. There's 43 million Americans with less than a 550 credit score. So our goal is to really change not only their credit score, but their life, their financial future.
Well, that is very admirable, and I'm excited that you're doing that because when we need more bilingual people in the professional settings to trust, and we work, and I know that's very important. But we were also talking about you being the CEO of Latino Nashville and bringing in salsa. Salsa dances every Thursday night at Plaza Mariachi, which is only a half a mile south of the zoo at the old Kroger on Elysian Fields. And you're saying that it's very inclusive. People come, you know, I think it's almost 500 or so people there. I don't know.
Our biggest event, we had Colombian Independence Night, and we did over 1,000 people on a Thursday night.
And there was
in
enough
Nashville,
room?
Tennessee. Yes, it was. See, one of my biggest things is when I do an event somewhere, I have to, the venue and the owner has to match what we want, our vision, correct? Through Latino Nashville, you know, we've get offers a lot, but our biggest thing is vision. You know, if you don't have a vision, you're not going nowhere. And we met the owner of Plaza Mariachi and their team, and what he built, I tell anybody, even any day of the week, you go there, you see, it's a Hispanic city. It looks like Little Mexico.
Right. In
South Nashville, one of the most beautiful places I've seen in Nashville. Lighted parking, secured parking. I mean, I'm talking about best food. Trust me, like when you come on a Thursday night, it's not only for salsa dancing. You're taking a trip to Mexico for the night. And
you feel safe. And so with the dancing, people are coming.
Yes.
So you talk about salsa, but as I research a little bit, you do other dancing as well. So tell me, it's all kind of one big family, and salsa is probably the big kahuna. Is that correct?
It is. It's original.
It's the original salsa dancing. Do you know where it originates from?
It was actually originated in New York. It all comes from Africa, believe it or not. It's a mix between Cuba song, Puerto Rican bolero, rumba. It's like 7 different dances in
coming together.
It's salsa's party. You know, you party in New York. It happened in the late 60s in New York City. And
so then there's several other dances. Tell me about the other types of dances and what's the difference.
So you have a dance called bachata.
Bachata.
Bachata, yeah. It originates from the Dominican Republic. It was originally known as the poor man's dance because it talks a lot about love and heartbreak and, you know, all this stuff. But, you know, nowadays it still talks about that, but it's more incorporated into, you know, everyday society. So, you know, now I dance a bachata with somebody, is
it more of a slow song music?
It's a slow music. It's like a Casanova.
Okay. So that's bachata. What's next?
Merengue. Merengue is also a Dominican dance. It was one of the original dances in the Dominican Republic, and basically it's just walking, but it's, you know, it's high pace. It's, you know, you're gonna go, you're gonna sweat, you're gonna have a great time. It's a party music.
Okay. And what else follows that?
You have. It's a new, so in the Latin dance community, right, in the dancers, social dancers, professional dancers, there's a new type of dance called kizomba. It originates from Angola in Africa, and it comes from Semba. And basically it's called the African tango. And you see people dancing it to reggaeton, and reggaeton is another dance, but it's, you know, it's a very sensual, very cool dance. It's going viral all over the social media right now. So that's kizomba, and then we have reggaeton, which is the younger hip. You know, you get the teenagers to the early.
Is it a little bit of rapping, or
it's kind of a rap, depending what type of reggaeton you listen to. You know, some reggaeton they have now is called reggaeton trap. It's kind of like the new, you know, hip hop type thing. But then you got the love side. You know, you got singers talking about love. You know, the new Despacito song is everywhere.
So what has that song done for? I guess for me, I mean, bringing, like I said, more people inclusive, because everyone's seeing it. I mean, I saw an interview recently with the lead singer and how he wrote it, and Justin Bieber wanted to be in it, and now my daughter was in Spain, that's all she heard, that's all we hear, and I'm listening to Y107, which is top 40, and it's a Spanish song, before I knew what Despacito is, and I freaked out they had a Spanish song on Y107, not realizing it was the hype of it. So what has that song done?
Honestly, it's changed the game for everybody because that song was the most streamed song in the world. It was the only Latin song to ever reach #1 in the charts in the US. And that song alone has showed that things can change within a community. And I know that sounds crazy, but...
Well, the Macarena.
The Macarena, but that was in the 90s. So
I know, but at least if it started, everyone
exactly.
did it. I mean,
so now Despacito, it was a perfect incorporation of what Latinos are now.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because we're bringing that flavor, we're bringing that fire, but we're also not excluding anybody. We want everybody to be a part of it, and you see it with this song. I know it sounds crazy just because it's a song, but if you look at the context of what it has done, it's done in over like 300 languages.
Yes.
And it's bringing the world together through a song.
And I think what I've always said, and in a lot of the interviews I do, music and art bring people together because you're going to love a song or a piece of art no matter who does it. It's in your soul, it's in your blood of what you like or how you move. And I believe art and music are the first. They break down the barriers of any types of groups, and hopefully, like I said, with Despacito, with merengue, with the different moves of songs and salsa, it does continue to bring that. As we look at Nashville, you've been here 4 years. You're young. You have a group of people. I mean, what are your challenges you find in what you want to do?
My biggest challenge is connecting with general market, just for one simple reason.
Define general market. Non-Latinos?
Non-Latino. Anybody non-Latino in the sense of Americans, African Americans, Asians, anybody. Just because when we reach out to them, a lot of people fear because they don't know how to dance, or they've heard stories or whatever the case may be. But you know, that's why we're so big on pushing our events right now only at Plaza Mariachi, because you can go there, feel safe. You can go there, there's security, there's a great ambience.
But you've had them at other places.
I've had. We had them downtown. We've had them at Salsa
Restaurant,
Salsa Restaurant, Hard Rock, the State Room on the Mumbrian. And you know, one of the biggest things that we see is that when we throw these types of events, there's always new people. There's never the same people. So it's you know, as a promoter's dream is to get everybody to come to one event, correct? But our biggest challenge is just overcoming the fear of people not knowing how to dance, or the fear of the unknown. And you know, that's why, you know, I guess we're here, because I want people to see it.
Well, I will say, on stage, you know, you become a different persona. You're very welcoming. You get people to laugh and relax, and especially dancing, because that's awkward. And you see all these people learning how to dance with confidence in you. So I congratulate you in having that persona to trust you as we dance, and then you get people to start partnering up, and no one thinks anything about it because they just want to dance. That's the common denominator. And then I think when the music starts and the DJs play, people start coming out and come on, get back on the dance floor. And it depends on what song it is, what people come in. And I think you're right. It does bring new people every time, because it's been going on for a long time, but right now in the South, in Nashville, it's still pretty new.
It's still new.
Now, have you kind of interacted with any of the music industry here yet, or is that something that you want to try to penetrate?
I've had some interaction with the music industry here, just, you know, in the writing sense. So, you know, my business partner in Latin Nashville, he's a songwriter, so we're doing little stuff here and there, try to get into it, but you know, it's hard until you prove yourself in the city. It's not the easiest thing to, you know, just call BMI or somebody and be like, hey, I want a meeting, you know. So, but it's definitely something we're looking forward to. I think first we want to secure our base. We want to make sure that our people are happy. You know, the people that come to our events. When I say our people, I mean the people that come to our events, and create something so substantial that nobody can shut a door in our face.
And let's talk real briefly, sponsors. I mean, sponsors who I've worked for a major beer company, and they saw the Latinos as an incremental growth, and now that it's happening, it's all about sales. Is that an opportunity for sponsors? It
definitely is, and everything we do is a huge opportunity. One of the main reasons is because our social media reach goes, you know, ridiculously high, and we want to bring in sponsors because we want to, and we're very picky because we've got offers, but our biggest thing is we want to make sure that a sponsor we bring on has the best interest of our community at heart. And you know, being that trusted source, being that, you know, that staple in the community that we're trying to create ourselves to be, the Latinos are going to trust us. General market is going to trust us. So when we find the sponsor, we're more than welcome to bring them on if they have our best interests.
And I think that's what's exciting. So again, every Thursday night at Plaza Mariachi, you're hosting Salsa Night. It starts at 7:30.
7:30. Then we're going to start, I believe.
Well, let me just finish. 7:30 you have dance lessons for about 45 minutes to an hour, and then you have 2 DJs that run till like midnight performing, and everyone's dancing. There's food, there's drinks, there's children, everything. And then Saturday, you're going to start having Saturday night salsa at around 9:30 or so, trying to bring in that crowd back on the weekends, or new crowds.
New crowds.
And stuff like that. And then we could continue to look forward to seeing you and whatever you do. We do have your website, LatinNashville.com. Remember, just one N. And Miguel, thank you for being on the show. We appreciate you coming here, coming to Nashville and doing your thing.
Thank you so much, Christina, and thank you for doing what you do here at Pasa Nashville.
Gracias. So we will return next week as we talk about the opportunities and challenges Latinos bring to Middle Tennessee. And please, if you haven't salsa, or you have it in your heart, or you used to, come out to Plaza Mariachi and learn how to dance and introduce yourself to Miguel. He'll teach you. Muchas gracias, and we'll see you next time.